Okay, so let's talk about artificial intelligence. You hear that term everywhere, right? And it can sound super complex, maybe even a little scary. But what if I told you we could explain the whole thing using just a simple stick figure? Yeah, for real. Let's jump in.
Right off the bat, we're going to forget all the complicated code and, the scary sci-fi robots. This is all about getting to the heart of the idea in the simplest way possible. That's the plan. We're using a simple concept that everyone gets to tackle one of the biggest technologies of our time. And it all starts with something that we humans and machines actually have in common: learning. So, before we can even get into artificial intelligence, we have to talk about just regular intelligence. And really, at its core, it's just about learning. Just picture this. Our little stick figure is trying to learn how to catch a ball. The first time, it misses. And the second and the third, it misses a lot. This is square one, simple trial and error. But here's where the magic happens, right? Every single time it misses, its brain makes a tiny little adjustment. Okay, move left a bit more. Hands up a little higher next time. It's learning from its mistakes, from that feedback. And slowly but surely, it gets better. That whole feedback loop, that's the key to everything. All right, now let's take that exact same idea, learning from mistakes, and see what happens when we apply it to a machine. This is where we get the artificial in artificial intelligence. And there you have it. That's really all AI is. It's the science of getting a computer, our, digital stick figure, to learn in a way that's kind of like how we do. We're not giving it all the answers, we're teaching it how to figure out the answers for itself. But here's where things get wild, and it's a total game changer. See, you and I, we learn from a handful of experiences. A machine, on the other hand, learns by crunching millions, sometimes billions of data points. It doesn't have our gut feeling or intuition. What it has instead is raw, massive processing power, and this thing we call big data. The scale is it's hard to even wrap your head around.
This brings us to a really, really important point. Not all AI is created equal. In fact, the AI that you see in the movies is totally different from the AI we actually have and use today.
First up, we've got what's called artificial narrow intelligence, or ANI. I want you to think of this as the specialist. It is absolutely amazing at doing one single thing, whether that's playing a game of chess, recommending your next favorite song, or filtering out junk email. And this specialist AI is literally everywhere. The GPS that helps you dodge traffic, that's ANI. That spam filter that keeps your inbox looking clean, also ANI. The face recognition that automatically tags your friends in photos, you guessed it. It's all around us, doing these very specific, narrow jobs with incredible efficiency. Now, on the flip side, there's the idea of artificial general intelligence, AGI. This is the genius. This is the self-aware, creative, problem-solving AI from science fiction. It could learn to do any intellectual task a person can. And here's the kicker. Right now, it's completely theoretical. It doesn't exist. So, to really nail this down, narrow AI is a tool that does one job really well. General AI is like a multi-talented mind. What we have today all around us is the powerful specialist, not the all-knowing genius. And that's a super important thing to remember.
So, how in the world do we actually teach these specialist machines? What's the secret sauce here? Well, it's a lot less like magic and a lot more like following a simple recipe. This right here is the absolute key. AI isn't thinking like a person, it is finding patterns. It's a hyper-fast, super-powered pattern-finding machine. That's it.
Okay, let's make this real. Say you want to teach a computer to spot a cat. You don't write code that says, look for pointy ears and whiskers. No, you just feed it millions of pictures that people have already tagged as cat. The machine just looks at all of them. It starts to see the patterns on its own, the whiskers, the shape of the ears, the fur. From all that, it builds its own statistical recipe for what a cat looks like. So the next time you show it a new photo, it just asks, does this fit my recipe? It's that simple in concept, but it's done on an absolutely massive scale. So we've gone from our little stick figure to a computer that can spot a cat. So what? How does this actually connect back to you? Well, the truth is, it's already in your pocket. Remember that cat recipe? That same exact process, finding patterns in a mountain of data, is what's powering so much of your daily life. It's not just for finding cats. It's for finding traffic jams, spotting spam emails, and picking out your next favorite song.
I mean, just think about your day. About 30% of the AI you interact with is in your social media feed, learning exactly what kind of stuff will keep you scrolling. Another 25% is in your search engine, guessing what you're looking for based on billions of other searches. Your map apps, your music services, even that email spam filter, it's all powered by this quiet, pattern-matching machine working in the background. And the end result isn't just that things are a little more convenient, it's that things are way more efficient. AI helps us find information in seconds that used to take hours in a library. It gets us through city traffic by looking at data from thousands of other drivers in real time. It protects us from scams by seeing the patterns in bad emails. This tool is already saving us time every single day. So let's just quickly recap the big ideas here. 1. AI is about teaching computers to learn from data. 2. All the AI we have today is narrow AI. It's a specialist tool for a specific job. 3. It works by finding patterns in just enormous amounts of information. And 4. Whether you realize it or not, it's already a huge invisible part of your everyday life. And that kind of leaves us with one last big thought. If you look back through history, our tools have always changed us. From the printing press to the internet, they fundamentally change how we think and live. So the real question isn't just what is AI anymore? It's as this incredibly powerful tool gets woven deeper into our lives, how is it going to shape us? Thanks for tuning into this explainer. I'll catch you on the next one.